Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Black Dragon Tavern. I'm your host, Dante.
I'm your host, Deacon.
Thanks for being here tonight. First of all, shout out to the Zelski brothers last night, Aaron and Chris, for joining. It was really fun to have them on chat and talk with them.
Yeah.
It's always cool. Chris has always got funny stuff
Yeah.
to say, so always good to have him in the chat here. Not a whole lot to report on today. We're going to do a little bit of fireside chat, but the cool thing is, in segment 2 today in the Battle Zone, we're going to be playing a game of Space Hulk. And I'm both excited and really nervous about this because we haven't played this in a long time, and I'm hoping
It's been a while.
hoping it don't screw up the rules too badly on it. But it seems pretty straightforward, so should be good. But and then we had a message on our Facebook page from Tom, and I'm sorry, Tom. I don't know what I was thinking. I shot you a reply back and said, "Hey, join the live stream," because you were saying you're playing Space Hulk and didn't invite me, and it didn't occur to me till like literally 10 seconds before we were going on here. Like, oh, he meant like invite him to actually come play. So yeah, we'd love to have you over sometime and put you on stream. So when we play one of these games, we'll just give us a little advance notice of what your schedule is like, and we'll kind of coordinate and try to figure out when it's easy to get you on here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what'd you do over the last 24 hours since, less than 24 hours since we streamed last night?
Pretty much nothing.
Pretty much
Yeah.
nothing. You continued the tradition of I was bored.
Yeah. I've got less to say today than I did yesterday, which is surprising. Especially since yesterday's was the topic of being bored. Um. Let's see. I assembled a dreadnought. I ate a hot dog from Costco, and that's about the only notable thing I can think of.
Well, the
So,
Dreadnought's pretty cool. I
yeah,
saw that. I took a look at that. You got that Prime today, right?
I did. Yeah.
Yeah. What are you going to do with that? Is it going to be part of your Black Crusade army?
Yep.
Or Black
Black
Templars?
Templars. Yep.
Yeah, for your Crusade army.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that one is going in the Crusade army or not. It might. But I'm up to 2,000 points in that now.
Hey,
So
did you put that in your book? In
no,
your journal for
I
your
have not.
your
That would
GW
be
journal?
the Battle Honors book that we brought up yesterday on stream, and I haven't written anything down in there yet.
You should before you get too far ahead. Then you'll forget everything you did, and you'll have to go back and try
Yeah.
to remember or make stuff up.
Yeah, I probably should do that. I'll see if I remember that by the end of the stream tonight. So,
Take notes. Take copious notes.
but that's boring.
Yeah, I haven't worked on any actual Warhammer stuff in a while, so I've got nothing to add to that journal at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I did get a little further ahead on the Fawn Warband I started working on.
Yeah. I
You
saw
know,
that.
so I don't know. There's something about them. After a while, they just clicked in. It just they all started coming together pretty nicely. So
That's cool.
making some good progress on that.
What do you
Yeah.
think it was like having more of an idea of what you wanted to do with them?
I think so, and not being so intimidated by trying to get the things to stay together. I was having problems with the glue on that plastic, but then all of a sudden I just seemed to hit. Um, I remembered like old school skills, like okay, shave it off a little bit, roughen it up a little bit, you rough it up a little bit, and it helps the glue adhere. Because
Yeah.
you're getting underneath that shiny surface of the plastic.
Yep.
So, anyway, enough of the talking about the workbench stuff, since that's what we did yesterday. But so yeah, super excited for the second segment, the Battle Zone, and hopefully you'll stick around and watch that, or hopefully we'll have some new folks tune in during that
So,
time.
as far as the battle zone goes, I'm actually quite looking forward to this because last night, I didn't mention this earlier because I didn't want to make you too nervous ahead of time.
Oh, fantastic!
But
Here it
last
comes.
night, I actually re-downloaded Space Hulk Tactics, the computer game, and I was playing that for a while, and it's a bit different. There's some things that are different in there that are pretty big changes. Like, they have a card system that allows you to do, like, extra, like, fancy actions or whatever. Um, but I played that for a while. I watched some videos on the board game. I couldn't really find any videos on the old board game. It was all the like 2013 one that they did. But got some ideas. Got some ideas of what I'm gonna do.
That's cool.
I would love to talk about them, but got my opponent sitting right
Yeah,
next to
I'm
me, so
sure you would. All right, we'll have to see what an absolute badass you are on the tabletop in segment
Oh,
2
yeah.
from the Battle Zone. It's funny, I'm just looking at the feed and I just realized we didn't turn on the fireplace.
We
So it's
didn't.
fireside chat without the fire. Do you want to
Oh,
pop that
no,
on?
yeah, sure. I can remember how to do it.
Oh, the mistakes of noob broadcasters, Twitch streamers.
There we go. Oh, jeez.
Speaking of noob Twitch streamers, um, did you ever talk to your friend Dante about any more about his stream and the one that he wanted to do with his dad?
No, I haven't yet. No.
I'm really excited to see what he does. I hope they do something at the very least. I hope they give it a try.
I think they were talking about playing Dark Souls on there, which would be pretty fun.
That would be kind of neat to tune in and watch. I know that's
to invade his world. So.
I know that's your thing. You know,
yeah.
we could do a raid of their channel.
Yep.
That'd be kind of funny.
There's stream content. A great streamer that I love to watch. He said the best way to get content is to yoink and twist. So yoink yoink somebody's idea, and then twist it just a bit to fit with your channel. So
Yoink and twist.
Yep. So we could play Dark Souls multiplayer.
That's true. We could.
Mm-hmm.
You'd hear an awful lot of F-bombs coming out of me because that's not my thing. But I'm sure I could learn to like it.
It's allowed on Twitch.
Yoink and twist. That reminds me of like lift and shift. So I'm just lifting this idea from you and shifting it over to my stream.
Exactly.
I feel kind of weird about that. I mean, but again, it goes back to kind of what I was saying about there's nothing new. I know it was a cliche, but there's nothing new under the sun, right?
Where the lift and shift? Where was that from?
It's a term that we use in technology, like
And
when
I'm
you want to
guessing it's
duplicate.
pretty old.
Yeah, I guess it goes back for a while.
So you could say that he lifted and shifted the whole saying and made it fit with his channel a bit more.
Okay.
So, see, you can use it for anything.
Yeah.
You want to nab somebody's intro? There you go.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. I don't need you like cease and desist orders from barristers or attorneys.
Just change a word.
Just change a word here and there. Boy, where do we hear that from?
Yeah.
Not going to mention any names. Definitely not going to mention any names on that one. Great legal advice from brilliant IP minds. Hey, who just jumped on?
Hey, Aaron.
It's Aaron.
Yeah,
He's
it
back
is.
again. Good to see you. We were just giving you a shout out, you and Chris, just saying, we appreciated you guys stopping in last night and checking things out. So, if you're around for the second half, we're going to be doing a game of Space Hulk, and it's probably going to be pretty bloody, pretty brutal.
Oh, yeah.
On so many different levels. I gotta tell you though, I'm excited because Alien and Aliens and that whole genre are like one of my favorite things. Love the movies, love the concept, love the game here. The whole idea of the Space Marines going after the xenomorphs.
They made an Alien game, didn't they?
Well, I believe there was. I know there was also Alien. What was it? You got it from me.
Alien
titles.
Isolation.
Alien Isolation.
Yeah. Not meant like I thought they made a board game where you play as the Marines.
They may have. I'm not really sure.
I know
who published it.
They made Alien Colonial Marines, the computer game, but that was a flop, and nobody liked that.
Yeah.
So, you've never seen Space Hulk played before. Well, this is... They made a couple new versions. I think one in 2013 and one, I can't remember when.
They re-released it because it
Yeah.
had been in stasis for so long.
This is
Cryogenic
the original.
sleep.
Is this the original, or is this
This
the
is the
second
original. Edition? This is, I believe...
Show off the rulebook.
Get
Show off
my
the amazing
glasses.
art on the front.
The amazing 1980s and 1990s art for the Space Hulk rulebook here. And they have a copyright date in here, 1996.
That's pretty old.
And they don't have multiple dates listed, multiple years, because usually they would say 96, 98, 2000 or whatever. So this is the first edition. So very exciting. And I'm glad that I kept it in pretty good shape. All the materials are really good.
I think the only thing that's really banged up about it is the box.
Well, the cover and the minis. The minis are a little bit banged up, but that's the sergeant of the Blood Angels, and you painted that one to like above tabletop quality from what I saw earlier.
A bit.
I like it. I think it's a nice paint job. I mean, it's I wouldn't say collector quality, but oh shit.
All right.
Wait, it looks like we're back on.
Yeah. So, no clue what that was about.
Yeah.
Bit of a mishap there.
Yeah,
Not
we
sure
had a
what
little bit.
happened.
If you're watching and we just blanked out there for a second, it looks like we disconnected there briefly. Hopefully, we're still broadcasting.
Yeah.
It shows that it's broadcasting.
I'm gonna go check that we're still broadcasting.
Yeah, I gotta just pull it up on the phone here.
Well,
While Deacon's running a check to see what's going on with the stream, I'm gonna pull it up on my phone here just to make sure that we're still live. Because that would kind of suck if we're not. Especially because we want to do this Space Hulk game here in a little bit. Frankly, I'd like to switch over to the battle zone and do that. But let's take a look. I'm not sure. I think we're still having some problems here. I'm going to keep going because dropped frame rates detected 26% in the last 2 minutes. Wow, I'm not really sure what's going on here, but oh, nice. So I'm not sure if we're still live or not. It says we're live here, but I'm not seeing any feed on my monitor. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Looks like we're all good, but I think we're having some internet connectivity issues.
Well,
So I think we're back up. I just dropped a couple messages in the chat window. I reloaded the Twitch stream here on my phone, so I think we might be good. But we had some error messages on there, like 68% frame rate drop, and I don't know why that would be. I mean, we can try to diagnose it now, or I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, I never had that happen before. I know I paid the internet bill. See, look, we're even getting
Quite a bit of delay.
yeah.
Well, that's just on yours. I wonder if I pulled it up on mine.
Yeah, I don't know, but it says that it's still recording and it's still streaming, so
Well,
I
it's
don't
still
know.
recording, which is the good thing because the broadcast got cut off, so you're gonna have to upload the highlight in 2 different parts.
Yeah.
Or I should probably turn this down. Maybe even multiple different parts. Which
Well, I don't know.
hopefully you
I don't know if
have
we
to.
recorded a local version is the thing. So okay. But well, okay. So if the local version is recording,
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I'll have to see if I can upload that to Twitch and they can compress it. But this is kind of a bummer.
Yeah,
So,
that's weird. I wonder what's up with that. Mine says you're offline. That's weird. But you're still on the stream?
yeah. Okay.
Because I know mine was saying something similar, but I was still able to pull it up. That's really weird. Wonder what this new issue is. It's just delayed on your phone, by the way.
Okay.
So you might want to refresh that.
Yeah.
This is off to a good start, isn't
it? Yeah. It'll be a very
on your profile.
it'll be a very very short. Let's see. And that'll probably kill the rest of my battery on there. It'll be a very short fireside chat segment.
Yeah.
Makes me almost want to switch over, right now over to the battle zone, but I mean, I'll leave that kind of up to you because.
That's a hard choice. We could switch over now and try to start that. That's dropped down a bit now. You see the little indicator down there. It's gone from red to orange.
Yeah.
Which
so
I
that
have to
means that
take
the
as a
frame
good
rate has
thing.
improved a little bit. But I wonder, wonder what could be holding it up.
Yeah.
Wonder who's hogging the bandwidth in the house.
Why are you looking at me?
I don't know.
We've both got we've both got a stream running, so.
So I'm probably I'll look at the logs later on. I'll look at the network logs and see. I guess like every streamer goes through this every once in a while. I know sometimes when I watch some of my favorite streamers and they hit, which is pretty rare for a lot of them.
I'm also getting 3 bars right now on my phone.
Right, but are you on the wireless? Are you on the Wi-Fi here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am. And I'm only getting 3 bars, so I wonder if it's just an overall internet issue.
Yeah, I wonder. But we're hardwired here, I got the Ethernet cable hooked up to it, so.
Just had another one. Dropped frame. Well, it's gone from 66 to 45, so.
So we're getting better, but not great. There's not a lot I want to do there right now, midstream, to start tweaking those settings. So let's just see if we can power through this.
All right. Yeah. Sure.
And if not, we can always do like a rebroadcast of the game specifically later on.
Or we could record it and put it up on the YouTube.
Yeah, that's true.
Speaking of, if you haven't already, please check out you can see us again. If you haven't already, please check out the YouTube where we upload all of the VODs for this. So every episode will be uploaded there. What else? There is the Facebook. Oh, that was weird. There's the Facebook, which is just Black Dragon Tavern. There is the Twitter, which is at
Tavern.
Tavern
_black.
Tavern_black.
Yep.
Instagram, Black Dragon Tavern Online. And the Discord, which we still have not finished, and we still have not kept our promise on as far as getting that set up and getting a link out there.
There's a whole lot of hours in the evening tonight, and it is the weekend.
That's true, I guess.
So we could jump on that and do that. I think we're most active on Instagram, though, aside from Facebook, that's where we post the biggest majority of the event notifications and reach out to our followers and that. But I have a confession to make. I was a bad little citizen about a month ago, and I got a 30-day ban on Facebook, so I'm back in Facebook jail. And I have now 5 days left before I can post on my profile. So
well, in just about 5 days we will be streaming again. So perfect for you to get the word out there.
Actually, yeah, it's supposed to be up on Thursday, so I'll be able to post from my account. But the other account, the actual Black Dragon Tavern account that I set up on Facebook. So if I get banned, we can have a place to post from. Dante Drake, that's still open. So. But what I'm excited about is once I'm back on, then I can really start blasting my network with all the, get off your ass and follow us, spread the word. That means you, Aaron, Uncle Sam wants you, Uncle Dante wants you to spread the word about Black Dragon Tavern. and we'd appreciate it. You know, we're not gonna get all beggy about it, but it's a trip. It's because we get these viewers that tune
Yeah.
in, and if they don't follow, we don't necessarily know who they are, but we know the viewer count goes up,
Yeah.
and it's kind of exciting to watch that happen.
It is, yeah.
You know, and I'm not in a big rush. You know, I want it to happen organically. I want it to happen naturally,
Yeah.
but it's exciting. It's
It
just, I
is,
just think
yeah,
of I think of the channel growing. I think of people logging in, and Aaron says can do. Appreciate
yeah, so,
it.
if that's about it, yeah. If you're not following, give us a follow. I'm following. I'm doing my part.
To like your own channel.
Yeah, I'm doing my part. Oh, what was that from?
Yeah.
Oh, Starship Troopers. Would you like to know more?
Yeah, I'm doing my part. Would you like to know more? Yeah, we have a big propaganda poster in the background.
I
Speaking of
I was tempted to for those walls that I did, the terrain. I was tempted to print out some of those. They have like all of the what is it, EDF, like Earth Defense Force or whatever.
Yeah.
The Would you like to know more?
Yeah.
And Galnet.
That's exactly where I was going. I was going to say, speaking of propaganda, that would have made some great stuff to post on those 40K walls.
Yeah.
You know.
It would. Well, I've got new styrofoam to work with,
That's
so
true.
here we go.
And they're wall shaped.
They are, well, those were too. I just had to do a bit of work with them.
Yeah. You'll have like you'll have a whole lot of battle lines now.
Oh,
A whole
yeah.
lot of defensible battle lines.
Yep.
That'll be pretty cool.
On top of all the other stuff, ruined buildings, shipping containers. There's what's it called? The Imperial Bastion, I think is the name of the kit. Though the really cool one that we got from John, that fortress.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Papa Nurgle will have to come down and take a squat on one of those new walls you're building. Tag it. Papa Nurgle was here.
There was
What are you going to get now?
you know what I'm going to get.
Oh, you're going to get the
If I can find it.
on the shelf of many things. So Deacon just popped around the camera here. He's going to go look for some 40K terrain that we built. So if you hear like bumps and bangs in the background, that's just him falling over. You need like one of those medic ID alert bracelets.
Yeah.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Help, I need life alert. That's a good.
So as far as the show goes tonight, I did absolutely fuck all to prepare for this. I had no notes, and I was just talking to Deacon about this before we went online. How it feels a little rushed. I like doing Fridays and Saturdays, but like because we've got a life and we got family and we got other things going on in the day.
You have a life.
You know, I don't have I have a life. I don't know. Maybe you don't have a life. You have a life. You have a very active life. You're actively sitting on your ass in your room like almost 24 hours a day playing computer games. And then you buzz out for work for a couple of hours and then you come back and then we don't see you again for 24 hours. But anyway, like prepping for the show on Saturday, you know, usually we try to do a little bit of a recap of the Friday one. That fills up some time. And again, like nobody wants to sit around and listen to that crap all the time. I totally get it. But did you find it?
Oh yeah.
All right.
That I wanted to show off.
Excuse me.
So, over the past, it's been quite a while now. So I can't really say recently, but been working on some terrain. I've got cameras up here, right? I've got these pipes that I've been making out of silly straw, and you just put them together and hit them with some spray paint, and they look pretty good if I say so myself.
Yeah, they're like basically toys, right? Kids' toys.
Yeah, they're like those straws, and you can
Yeah.
put the straws together in weird
Okay.
shapes and all that, and they make excellent pipes.
They do. They're like the perfect
Yeah.
size, and they look excellent the way you did the rust on them and all that, and
Oh,
the
yeah.
weathering.
Then I've got some concrete walls that are made out of styrofoam. Again, camera's up here. I'm always forgetting where it is. They have all sorts of little like whatever on them.
Propaganda.
Bits of Imperial propaganda.
Propaganda posters.
Stuff like that.
You got like battle damage on
Mhm.
there. Yeah.
Then one of them just happened to get graffitied by a certain Death Guard
Yeah, a
character
certain
that
Death Guard fanboy that
he plays.
tagged the wall there with let me see that thing for a minute, because you're like hovering it all over the place. You got to hold that like with respect. So Typhus represent, Death Guard represent.
I hold no respect for them. So yeah, got some pretty cool terrain, and I've just gotten a whole bunch of new styrofoam. So we can have hopefully some new walls to work on pretty soon.
That'll be cool.
Yeah.
That'll be really cool. So it looks like the stream might be back up to full strength.
That's good.
Yeah.
So let's keep doing this then.
All right. And I'm not sure what that's all about, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. I mean, because
yeah,
fuck all we can do about it. Like, there's really nothing we can do.
Yep.
I mean, we have a really good internet connection, so I can't complain. If it goes down once in a while.
Yeah.
Like the other night, I thought for sure it was going to just be taken completely out.
Yeah.
With the tornado warnings and that. So, yeah, we had big tornado warnings here in Madison, Wisconsin the other night. We had take shelter warning and all that at like 1 o'clock in the morning. I think everybody was in bed and crashed out to get ready for work the next day. And then all of a sudden, all the phones, well, yeah, that's no surprise that you were awake. But, the warnings started going off. And
yep.
My room lit up because my phone was asleep, and then all of a sudden I got that bright,
that
text warning. Yeah.
Yep.
So, but we made it through. There were no touchdowns
Yeah.
reported around here that I know of.
There was one out in. There was one fairly close. It was like a.
Was it like Wanakee or something,
was
or
it Janesville or something like that?
Well, Janesville's a little ways away from here.
I can't remember.
I know it was moving. It was moving east of us, so I don't know if that was
Yeah.
Mconomowoc or Waukesha out that way. But yeah, I'm just glad there was nothing. Cross Plains. Now there's an interesting.
Jefferson.
There's an interesting story about Cross Plains, if I'm not mistaken. I'm thinking of Barneveld.
Yeah, Cross Plains and Jefferson.
If I'm not
touchdowns and damage.
Oh
there.
wow! If I'm not mistaken, the town or city of Barneveld, back in the I don't know if it was 80s or 90s. Your mom knows because she lived here. She was living here at the time. Got wiped out. I mean, leveled. The whole place got leveled by tornadoes.
Jeez.
And it took them years to build back up. And when you drive out on the freeway, it's still pretty flat out there. There's like not a lot of new development, but I feel for people that have to go through that. We've been really fortunate. The closest I think we've ever been to a tornado was what they call frontline winds, which is basically a tornado turned on its side, like a steamroller. Excuse me. When you were a baby and we were living in your grandparents' condo while they were snowbirding for the winter, our little family was using their condo over the winter months, and in the fall or in the spring that year, right before they came back, there was a huge storm with tornadoes, and this frontline wind, which is basically, like I said, a tornado turned on its side, rolled like imagine a big like rolling pin, just rolled right over the condo, and it sounded exactly like everybody describes a tornado, like a freight train just came rumbling through your living room, right? Wow. And so I took you and I grabbed you and I ran into the guest bathroom, because it was the center of the condo and it was enclosed. There was no glass, no nothing. Put you in the bathtub, and I said, okay, now you stay there, little baby. And you're like, okay, Daddy. And you stayed there, and then in the meantime, your dad, the big jackass that he was, took the freaking camera, ran out to the kitchen, and the kitchen is like a fish aquarium. You remember the windows? So there's like one whole wall of windows, and there's like half a wall of windows, and I'm standing in front of the glass with the camera, shooting pictures of this going, oh, that's really cool. I mean, like, talk about Beavis and Butthead moment. And I got to see it. I got to see it roll over. I got to see it in motion. I got pictures of it. But unfortunately, that was the first one of the first generation SLR cameras to come out, so it didn't have video.
Oh,
so I couldn't shoot a video of it, but I got a bunch of pictures, and they're old and they're not very high resolution, so the dimensions of them are pretty small, But it was impressive. Your mom called and asked, did I get you in the shelter? I said, yes, I did. He's in the bathtub. And she's like, and you? And I go, yeah, I'll be there in a minute. I'm just taking some pictures. Of
Yeah.
course, I couldn't hear anything after that because she was yelling at me. So, but you know, it's a dad thing, I think.
Yeah.
But anyway,
All of the posts that I've been seeing about the recent one after that have been memes about like uh, people running and hiding from the tornado, or like getting in a shelter, and then Midwestern dads stepping outside to get a better picture of it.
exactly. Well, there you go. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's me. That's the Midwestern dad trying to get a picture of that.
Oh,
So,
I'm just gonna sneak right past you here. I just want to get
yeah.
a picture of this tornado.
Oh, pardon me. Didn't mean to. I know you're headed to the shelter there. I'm just heading on my way out. Let me grab my old fashioned. Take it with
Yeah.
me. Grandpa's tackle box. Grab the bottle. Yeah. Son, grab me Grandpa's tackle box. Speaking of, here's something really cool. I don't know how much I can say about it really, without giving away where I work, and I really don't want to do that. So I won't. I'll tell you later. But
Okay.
I got a funny story about.
Classified information.
I
It's
got a funny
fancy.
story that's related to Ope and Grandpa's tackle box and old fashions. So you'll be able to figure it out later. Yeah. Anyway, so Aaron, you still with us? How's it looking over there on your side?
If he is still with us, I believe that is currently frozen. So,
Could be like.
well, it is. It hasn't moved. Oh, well, there we go. It just updated. I was gonna say it hasn't moved off of 48 minutes and 48 seconds in a couple minutes. So,
On the chat.
well, the whole thing, like
Oh.
the timer down here was
Oh.
frozen. The timer up there was frozen.
Right, but that's what I'm trying to see is what's going on in chat.
Nothing new.
Yeah, okay. It's all good. I wonder what happened there with the internet connectivity.
Yeah, it's
But that's something I want to look into is some of the other server settings and things, and maybe there's a better way to do that. These cameras that we have, these are really good cameras. These are AverMedia PW315s. They're the 95-degree wide angle cameras. So sometimes faces look a little maybe more squashed or stretched depending on which part of the camera you're sitting in. If you're in the middle, it's okay. If you move to the sides, it distorts a little bit. But point being is these are 60 FPS.
yeah.
They're high definition cameras. They're not listed as high def, but they're 1080 whatever is P or whatever. And they'll do 60 FPS, and you can change that. So maybe that's something we might want to consider is dropping the frame rate on those.
All right. Well, have fun, get some good food, and we'll see you then. Says grabbing some dinner.
All right.
I'll be back for Space Hulk.
All right, Aaron, we'll see you after a little while then.
See you then.
Thanks for
We
dropping
will be,
in.
We will be back with Space Hulk at around 9. So make
Yep,
sure to
at
tune
about
in
quarter till, and so in about another 10 minutes we'll pause for our 15-minute break, and then we'll set the camera up for the game and be
Yep.
back on at the top of the hour at 9 o'clock Central. But in the meantime, what else were we just talking about? Just pretty much shooting the shit about
terrain, propaganda, Space Hulk.
your dumbass dad, like taking pictures in front of a
Yeah.
fishbowl of the. I got some good shots though.
Yeah. From what I remember, you did.
But yeah, I'll have to break those out sometime soon.
Put them up on the Facebook and the Discord that we'll never
Put 'em
finish.
on, put 'em on the Discord, yeah.
Yep.
Put them on Instagram. People will be like, "What the hell is this? What are these low res, low
Yeah.
quality?" Say it was the technology at the time. It was the bomb. That's what it was. It's funny. I remember I paid so much money for that camera. I paid almost $1,400 for that camera, and I got
Wow.
it on sale because it was like almost 1,700. It was like 1,680, and then I had a friend who said, "No, go get it from here, and you can get it for like $280 cheaper." So I did.
Wow.
And it was
That's a
cool.
lot for a
I took it
camera.
with me everywhere I went, traveled with it, and it finally gave up the ghost, and I had to get rid of it because I wore it out, broke the buttons, and just everything was pretty much blown on it. CCD was going.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Oh well, you got a better camera. from what I
Yeah.
remember,
These
so.
phone cameras are amazing. The Samsung Galaxy S10.
Yeah.
And I
Better
mean
than
now
the
they're
red
like
one.
up to, what are they up to?
4K.
S12? They have a
Eh.
new one, the Galaxy.
No, they're up to S20s.
The Galaxy S20?
Something like that.
Get out. Seriously?
Swear to God.
Shows you how behind I am. That's because I haven't looked at a new camera or new phone. I haven't needed one. Like, this thing is amazing.
They are up to the Galaxy S21.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
And, yeah, it's surprising because these were just, like...
But wait,
these are fairly new.
Yeah, they are. So, did they, like, jump a generation? They went from S10 to S20?
No, I think so. They might have done that, yeah.
Because I thought there was, like, an S11 and an S12. I could be wrong.
Yeah, you want to see
I
something
could be
ridiculous?
totally full of shit.
Look at the cameras on that one.
Oh, my God.
It's like a third of the... or, eighth of the phone right there.
Yeah. No, it's almost it's a quarter to a third. That's crazy. That's like it's starting to look like a spider eye now.
It's a sixth.
You know,
because you could it's a sixth because you could take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, okay. I'm just talking about the length,
Oh,
the height,
yeah.
or whatever.
Oh, the height. Then yeah.
Yeah, it takes up like almost a third of the phone's height.
That's insane.
Jeez, yeah, it's like a arachnid phone, which would be super creepy.
Mm-hmm.
But I wonder how many megapixels that is. Like, you could see the blackheads on your skin. It's so high def. It's so high def we can see the toxins you're sweating out.
Let me see what the camera is because now I'm curious.
See what the price is on that thing.
It's about 1,100.
1,100. God, that's more than we paid for ours. I can't even imagine that. And nowadays, like, you can't really get them unless you do a monthly payment or you pay cash for them, because nobody's really doing it. Like, unless you're a new customer, excuse me, and then you do, the new phone plan or whatever.
Yeah.
Gone are the days of subsidizing phones. But I'm kind of glad because, like, they don't put as much bloatware on them as they used to. All the bullshit you had to deal with that was loaded on the phone, the NFL games and crap you didn't really want on there, and coupon apps and all kinds of shit that nobody really used ever.
All right. Front-facing camera, the selfie cam, is 10. What is it? Megapixels?
Yeah.
It's 10 megapixels, which is just about what ours are, like what our main cameras are, and their forward, I suppose, facing camera is 64 megapixels.
Wow.
So that's quite a lot. It's got 8K video capture.
So it can see your DNA effectively.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
If you zoom in enough, yep.
Yeah. Zoom in. It's like, oh, I can see you had garlic shrimp for dinner because it's stuck in your teeth. No, wait a minute. I can see your DNA. It's like, that's the next level.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 8K video. That's surprising.
You zoom in and it's like, I can see your neighbors on the toilet. It's like, okay, wait a minute. That's...
Yeah.
Yeah. $1,100. Wow.
Yep.
But I mean, I guess like some people, that's what they do. They don't buy a laptop. They don't buy a tablet. They use their phone for everything. I can't do it because my eyes are going. So
I couldn't do it either.
Tough.
I find it annoying to type on phones.
Yeah, there's nothing like gaming on a laptop or a desktop. Like, I've got to have a computer to do that on.
Well, not only that,
I
but
like the immersion of like having a big screen where I can see things.
Not only that, but like typing on it, because if stuff gets on your keyboard or for your like eating or whatever, then it gets hard to type. Or like if you have band-aids on your finger.
Like you?
Yeah.
7 days out of the week.
If you have like band-aids on your finger, then I just can't use these fingers when I type. So with laptops, you can still use them.
You need some like extensions, like that fit on the tip of your fingers, and then they come out like chromium claws or something.
I'm just gonna get all my fingers replaced with like the
adamantium
ones.
Yeah. Okay, Molly. You never read Mona Lisa Overdrive, did you?
The first one. Oh, I can't remember which one I read. It was like a series of 3 books, and I read most of the first book in the series. No, that's a different Snow.
That's Neil Stephenson. Snow Crash. So William Gibson, Neuromancer.
Neuromancer is the one that I read. Yep.
Yeah, Mona Lisa Overdrive, and then I can't remember the name of the third one. I think her name, the character, was Molly Shades. She had the implants, the like mirror shade
Shades,
for
yeah.
eyes, which is kind of cool. But again, kind of thing where like I'd always be worried about scratching the lenses.
Yeah.
I'm such a prima donna about my glasses. I really am. It's like I can't stand anybody getting their keys or anything near my glasses. It's like, no, no, stay away, stay away. That's why I was getting on you, like when you toss your glasses on the counter, lens down. It's to me, it's like nails on the chalkboard. It freaks me out.
Yeah.
Well, so we're almost at about quarter till. Let's pile on for a little while. Let's continue on, push on, and then about 5 minutes or so, we'll take a break.
The intermission.
We'll do the intermission and move the camera.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to spend a little extra work moving the tiles for the game over, so I might need you to help me do that. And then.
And it also looks like you're gonna have to get out a new one of the Space Marine models because you have given me 2 Terminators with flamethrowers.
Oh yeah, I did.
And
I had 3 out here with.
It's all right. I'll hang on to them.
No,
I'll just have double
yeah.
the flamer shots for this mission.
I think there actually is a mission in the rule book or in the
where
mission
you
book
use both squads,
where
right?
you need 2 squads and each one of them has a flamer, heavy flamer.
Yeah. Well, each squad is the same.
I have to stop saying that. I got in the habit of saying flamer, heavy flamer, because brother, get the flamer, the heavy flamer.
That's what it's called.
I know, but in normal conversation where it's like, yeah, you have 2 squads, you have the flamer, the heavy flamer,
Fair
so.
enough. That is what it's called.
It's like the BFG, right?
The big fucking gun.
Yeah. But I did have all of the models out here, and I think I put the other ones back up on the shelf over there. So I'll just swap one of those out because 3 of them have to have bolt pistols. One has a heavy flamer, and then one is your sergeant who has power sword. Yeah.
And a ridiculous banner.
And a ridiculous banner.
I'm surprised he can fit through any of the bulkheads.
That says, "Shoot me. I'm the leader. I'm the important guy. Shoot me," and it's all over. They get no command points. Or in this case, it'd be like, "Eat me," because
the Great Devourer.
Yeah. The Xenos.
Yeah.
Aliens. Those are cool figures too.
I love Gene Stealers.
Yeah, the Gene Stealers.
Yeah. I want to start a Tyranid force. There are some really cool models, and I had like this really cool scheme in mind. I can see that or not. Not particularly. Hold your hand behind it. Not really.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. I had a really cool scheme in mind. Crappy inspiration, but really cool scheme.
What's that?
It's like the cans of Monster, the energy drink. So.
Which ones? Because they have several different types.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Like the classic, like the black and green.
Okay.
So it'd be like
yeah.
I think I've told you about it before.
We did
but it's,
talk about this.
It's like a very, very dark gray because I don't like painting just black. I like to paint like a dark gray and then shade it down because you can still get that like nice depth to it while still having it be really dark.
Yeah.
But like a almost black base on them, and then have you seen the coconut crab Tyranids?
I have not. That sounds pretty funny though.
So this guy did.
Is it anything like coconut shrimp?
No, it's I think it's coconut crab, but this guy did a Tyranid scheme
Almond Joy
and
coconut? Nothing.
Not Almond Joy.
For the green, are you thinking of using like the Nikolai Tesla green? What the hell is it called? Tesseract?
No. I've got this moot green, and it's very, very vibrant.
But not that really bright Dayglow stuff that looks like,
No.
Homer
Well,
Simpson's
I was
lunch.
planning on using that in a way. I was going to use that for, like, the claws. And I think that'd be kind of cool. I'll never be able to find this picture again, but I had a picture that I was kind of basing it off of.
I'm so tempted to throw this from here to make that basket.
Go ahead, see if you can do it.
All right, let's see.
Make sure you get all the liquid out of there. Ooh, you were so close.
I know. I've been making them all week. I mean, it was right there. It was right on the edge.
It bounced off the edge.
I know.
Here, like that.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah. But you see what I mean? It's that classic monster can style.
It is, and beyond that, like even to take it back further, that style goes back to like the 1960s, like comic book type stuff.
Yeah.
They would paint that stuff on hot rods and muscle cars, you know, that style. Ed, what was the guy's name? There's a real famous artist from that era who would do like muscle cars.
Yeah. So actually, the inspiration that I got it from was this guy who did pretty much the same scheme. I'm just stealing his idea. So
no, you're just yoinking and twisting, right?
So his idea for them was that they're these black Tyranids.
We don't do IP theft on this channel.
Yeah, not at all. But Tyranid blood, I guess, in the lore, I haven't really seen anything about it, but Tyranid blood is green, kind of like a predator.
If it bleeds,
yeah,
you can kill it.
So his idea for them was like all of this stuff. You know, Tyranids, they're more of like a fast, get up in your face type of army. So his idea was have them be like black armor, but then make it look like there was like acid rain, but it's streaking off of the back of their armor because they were running through, like because they're running. And then he had there's this model called, I think it's the Exocrine.
Okay.
And it's effectively like artillery. Bioartillery, which is infinitely grosser because it's got a big cannon that comes out of its back and it fires like egg sacs full of like smaller Tyranids.
Oh wow.
It's disgusting. But
I wonder if that's a play on endocrine.
I think that actually just might be what it is, and I just can't pronounce it. But the way he was planning on doing that one was in the coconut crab Tyranid scheme, which looks like this.
Okay.
And it's got
now that you're showing it to me, it's like I know exactly what
Yep.
you're talking about.
So it's got those dots on it, and he figured I could do those dots to make it look like it's been
Show that on the camera, but
posted up on the Instagram.
okay. Yeah, it's somebody else's photo. Yeah.
But his idea was you could do like the dots of green on there and do some blending and make it look like instead of running through this acid rain, it's like
Pitted?
it's just been hitting the top of it.
Yeah, pitted.
Etched. Yeah. Oh, pitted. I thought you said hit it.
No, pitted.
Yep. Exactly.
Pitted.
Yeah.
Yep.
But that's why I wanted to practice on some of these gene stealers and do that because I thought it could be really cool, you know.
Yeah.
And for that, I think for that I would just use a black color because Tyranids are a horde army, and I really don't feel like hand brushing on a lighter gray for like every single Tyranid, you know.
Right. You know, but again, this is where a good spray primer that's like maybe a 2-in-1 that's not going to scratch off easily.
So,
you know, it's going to have
honestly,
some good tooth.
My go-to lately for black primer has been the GW Chaos Black.
Yeah, but that's expensive, isn't it?
It is expensive. It's
I'd like
$17 a can.
Yeah.
But I mean, I sprayed about 2,000 points worth of Space Marines with 2 cans. And actually I've sprayed more than that because I sprayed a Lehman Russ tank, I sprayed a Basilisk, I sprayed 2 Sentinels, I sprayed parts of a Knight. I sprayed a lot with those 2 cans, but on top of all the Imperial Guard vehicles and on top of parts of the Knight, I also managed to spray 2,000 points of Space Marines, and that's how I got my Black Templars done.
Impressive. Most impressive.
That's
a lot. That's a lot of models to get
It
through.
is, yeah.
But, so yeah, what I was going to say is a good can, a black primer, or 2-in-1, hit them all, and then, you know, you could even dry brush. There's so many things you can do.
That was the plan. Was
you know,
Let me actually walk you through how I do this because I want to do these with the Tyranids.
Well, it's about 10 till, so I don't know if you want to pop over now.
Why not? Why not just pop over at 9?
Okay, sounds good.
Won't hurt. We can go a bit later. So spray them, just black spray paint, and I'd want to find a good black spray paint because that stuff that we've been using recently, I think it's Krylon, Rust-Oleum.
Yeah,
That Rust-Oleum 2X, heard really good reviews about it. I've had nothing but bad experiences with it.
Yeah, I wouldn't go back to that. The Krylon was the good stuff.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we can't find
No, they
that
stopped making
particular model of Krylon anymore.
It sucks, yeah.
That line, that paint
But
line.
check this out. I wanted to spray them black, dry brush them, and not even like a whole lot, but just along some of the harder edges, like on their legs and whatnot. Lines of green, and that part is annoying, but it's not tough. So you have an armor plate like that, and you just do a whole bunch of lines going in one direction.
Would you do like a stone golem on there and then the green over top of that, or
No.
like
No, just green.
Okay.
And then after that, surprisingly, and it's not my normal, but I would hit them with a gloss varnish or a satin varnish.
That's what I was gonna say, is like a nice wet gloss, because it'll give it that like drippy sort of slimy look like they did in the movie.
You know what I actually wanted to do for the base?
What's that?
Is pretty gross, but I want to do it anyways. The Green Stuff World makes these rollers, and it's not like a rolling pin type Green Stuff roller, but it's like a plastic thing like that, almost like a clamshell.
Like a stamp?
No, it's two pieces, so it's got like texture here, and then you put a thin like spaghetti string of green stuff in there, and then you take the top half of it and you roll it like that, and it textures it.
Okay.
And they've got some of those that make stuff like spines or bones.
Oh wow.
And I want to take like some of the skulls out of the basing kit and some like spines or like other bits of bone, and I want to put them on there.
Yeah.
And I want to do some sort of like water effect mixed with blood for the blood god, and just coat the base in that, because you know what Tyranids do to a planet, right? Besides kill it.
Yes.
So they will melt down every living thing on the planet into its rawest
essence.
Yep. Into anything that's living that has blood effectively will be turned into blood paste. Blood paste for the blood devourer.
It's precious bodily fluids.
Yeah, it's biomass. They want all the
yeah,
biomass.
So what I was gonna say is you could take green stuff and make little entrails and little like
exactly
bits of flesh, and then
that
paint
is
them pink
actually
and red,
exactly
and then
what I was
make
going
them
for.
wet and like viscous and
Well, because I've got that blood for the blood god paint, and that is a blood paint, so I wanted to like cover that in like a kind of pinkish. It's gonna sound really weird at first, but like add some pink to a water effect, paint that on there, and then dry brush it white. That way, it almost looks like, you know how like when waves hit the thing, they kind of foam at the top.
Yeah, nice frothy,
nice
lung
frothy
blood type of stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Nice frothy biomass.
Good wholesome fun for the whole family.
Yep.
Got a project.
It's like when you go to the beach for a day and you're all of the
if you were like in Normandy.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. I actually said that.
God, how could you? But I think it'd be pretty. Oh,
my grandfather would probably be kicking my ass right now.
Pretty cool scheme to do.
Kelly, my uncle, would be probably kicking my ass right now.
I'm sure there'd be a whole lot of people kicking your ass.
But then secretly,
right now.
Kelly would be laughing behind my back too.
Yep. So I wanna do that scheme on a couple of those Tyranids. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Don't let me stand in the way. Anytime you want to paint my minis is a good day for me.
You say that, but
well, okay, we debated this before, because I told you I wanted, at the very least, I want a cohort of 3
that look like
gene stealers that look like the xenomorphs from the movie.
Yep.
And that's it. And then I'd be happy. And then you can do whatever you want for those. If you want to paint a big gay rainbow parade of them, I'm fine with that.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that, because that was my other scheme for the Tyranids. So,
okay. Well, you know.
Basically, all of my Tyranid schemes that I like are just ones that I've stolen from other people. So, let me see if I can pull up the picture here. This guy did a really cool... It was like a white base, and then the highlighted parts of it were rainbow. And I'm not going to be able to find it again, because...
I think you should do a whole squad of Marines like that. Kind of like Robin Williams style.
Yeah, this big gay Eldar army.
Yeah.
I could, yeah. Oh, that's kind of cool looking. I could probably just dig out some Marines out of the stuff that John gave us and have enough to do that with.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, or else do a squad or two, and you could do some really fun stuff with that.
Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. Not a whole army, just
Yeah.
pull out a couple, like enough to make a squad.
Hey, before we break, speaking of gay and LGBTQIA plus, what did you think of Genderqueer? What did you think of that graphic novel?
I thought it was pretty good.
I read it. I read through it, and it was, it's the autobiography. It's the author's autobiography. We mentioned it last night. It's called Genderqueer by Maya, and I should have looked up how to pronounce
Oh yeah, that'd be a
their
good
last
idea.
name. It's Kobab or Kobabe or Kobabe, Kobabe, and their pronouns are actually, and I don't know how to pronounce their pronouns. It's like
Slavic
it's
pronouns,
it's
right?
Spavic or Spivik,
Um,
and it's like they but without the th. So it's
So, the way that
and
I've
m.
seen how to pronounce it, which is one of my favorite kind to any pronouns. This person said, "Pretend you're British." So what are you doing?
Yeah,
What's
well,
there? What's
tech care
what's there?
lems on the road.
Yeah,
Like when
exactly.
we saw
Yeah,
that postcard
have a
where they took out
yep.
the he and it
Mhm.
was a t on instead of on the road, it was on the road.
Yeah,
Tech tek tech
yeah.
care.
It's like
Um,
what are you doing?
right, air
What's air?
m.
What's
It's
what's
like
air?
instead of
Yeah,
them m. Yep.
yeah.
Did you
So
ask him?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But the e, I didn't know if it was a or e, like or e
I
or
don't think it's but I think it's like e, like
which is
like
really interesting to me
like
because
a
like it's
a I
like
guess more like ey.
to me it's
A.
interesting because that's so close to like she or he, and you take off the sh or the
Well, I
h,
suppose a lot of
and
them
then it's
are
e. So
like
e. And if gender, if my understanding is right, and it could be totally wrong, it could be all over the board, but like if genderqueer is sort of like if the opposite or the other side of that coin is gender blending, like you believe you may be, you're not sure what your gender is. That's how it was explained to me. I think you explained that to me. You told me like genderqueer is like you're not really sure, you're questioning
yeah.
your gender. Where in the book, A thought, and I hope I pronounce it right. A thought they, A thought A were. That's really hard to say.
Again, put the British
Neither,
accent on. Yeah.
neither, and which is agendered. I would think, it seems like, rather than genderqueer. So it's a little confusing because it sounds like maybe there's some crossover. Like agendered is like, well, I don't have
There
a
is
gender.
a lot of crossover between those. So I think specifically in the book they said non-binary, which
Right.
is
You don't fall into the binary like
technically, I mean,
the
it's
stereotypical. I guess you could say.
non-binary. The overall common definition, the overall common use of it is neither male nor female.
Right.
Most commonly, God, I can't talk. Most commonly, they them pronouns.
Mhm.
But technically, if you're going off of like whatever, non-binary could just be anything that's not male or female. But the more common use of it is just neither.
Right. But when it comes to pronouns, like they, them, seem m- logically the more logical choice maybe than a, m, air, because it's a short hop, skip, and a jump to add an h or to add an sh, and then all of
Yeah.
a sudden you're locked in the binary again. So it seems like if I were identifying as non-binary, I wouldn't want to use those pronouns because it's too close to the other ones. Like, and if that's the point, is if I don't feel close to either one of those other ones, then I'd probably want to move away and use they, them, right? Does that make sense?
I guess it's all up to like
I know it's what the person is,
yeah.
not what they identify as, but it's what they feel they are. It's what they are. But there's so many, and then like air, I was reading about those, and you know, it gets a little confusing after a while. And the Z, and I don't know all those, but anyway, it was a good book.
Yeah.
It had some interesting perspectives in there, and um, they did a really good job, or A did a really good job with the whole chronological timeline, and the illustration of it was kind of cool too. So
Yeah. All
I'm
right.
glad you read that. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
And with that, I think we've actually gone over now, so we're
Okay.
gonna hit the intermission, and we'll be
Yeah.
back in a bit with Space Hulk.
So we'll be back in 15. Stick around, and hope to see you for this next game.
See you then.
Okay. And we're back. Thank you for hanging in there if you're still with us. If not, welcome to the Black Dragon Tavern. I'm your host, Dante.
I'm your host, Deacon.
And we're just about to get started here in the Battle Zone. We're going to play a game I'm really excited about. It's called Space Hulk. This is the original version. I believe this one, we just looked it up, came out in 1996. So this is a Citadel Miniatures game published by Games Workshop. Warhammer 40. It's in the Warhammer 40,000 realm, and we're really digging on this old 1990s art style on the box. It's all the way back here in the background. I don't know if you can see it or not, but so Deacon, let's dive in. It's been a long time since I played this, so hopefully you'll be a little forgiving, and hopefully the audience will be a little forgiving as we.
No mercy, no respite.
Heresy. So I'll give you a little bit of background on this. Mission 1-1, Suicide Mission. As the blunt nose of the chapter's boarding craft smashed through the steel skin of the Space Hulk, the Intolerance blazed the alien vessel with a great burst of radiation. The flash of data was quickly analyzed by the onboard computers to give Imperial forces their first detailed view of the inner layout of the Space Hulk. On the dark green view screens of the bridge, the skeletal passages and chambers glowed with a ghostly white light. Commander Belisario pointed to one of the groups of glowing dots clustered around the outer levels of the Hulk. These match up with the protuberances on the outside of the Hulk, he said. They appear to be small boarding craft, perhaps escape pods. We cannot risk any planet-side contamination. No gene stealers can be allowed to escape. It is imperative that the pods are destroyed or disabled before we launch our main attack. Within minutes, the next wave of data from the scanners had flashed out the three-dimensional floor plan of the Hulk. Wide spectra analysis revealed a fine red network of active power conduits and, more ominously, hundreds of blobs of cold blue cryogenics chambers. Computer analysis predicted that the escape pods were all linked to a central control room situated well beyond the defensive perimeter and in the center of several larger cryogenic clusters. Any squad moving into the area was unlikely to get out alive, but Commander Belisario ordered a squad to attack immediately. The Space Marines could afford to delay no longer. Background. The Space Marine player is attempting to deliver a flamer hit on the launch control room. The Gene Stealer player is, of course, attempting to keep the Space Marine player from doing this. And again, you have to flame all 9 squares in that turn. So, Space Marines, your forces, 1 squad of Space Marines, Squad Lenarte, 1 sergeant, 1 Space Marine armed with a heavy flamer, and 3 Space Marines armed with storm bolters. The squad is deployed on the shaded corridor. That's over here where you've got them right now. Briefing. The Space Marine player wins by scoring a flamer hit on each square in the launch control room, 9 in all. All of the hits must be made in the same turn. When this happens, the game ends and the Space Marines win. They also go first in this scenario.
Good.
The Gene Stealers. I begin the game with 2 blip counters lurking in the entry areas of my choice. 2 blip counters lurking in the entry areas of my choice. In addition, the Gene Stealer player receives 1 reinforcement blip per turn and may enter through the entry areas shown on the map. The Gene Stealer player wins the moment they kill the Space Marine with a heavy flamer, or if the flamer runs out of all of its ammunition before Space Marines achieve their objectives. So, what I'm going to do is I've already randomized these, and I'm going to take 2 blips.
I think that is 2, isn't it?
And
so are these Gene Stealers, what's the deal with these out here?
Well, I kind of, like I said, I hadn't really looked at the rules in a long time. Put this face down.
From the other side?
Yep, on the other side.
Do you want me to move these?
You can leave those there, it's fine. They're not going to come into play anyway until they deploy. And they won't deploy until I flip over one of the blips.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't believe we need the mission book for this. Because everything, everything is laid out. So, would you like me to read you an inspirational quote from your sergeant?
An inspirational quote. Sure.
Let us reforge the honor of the Blood Angels in the fire of battle. Forward, men. We have nothing to fear but fear itself. Sergeant Lennart leads his squad into the Hulk to destroy the launch control room.
Mind if I see that real quick?
Not at all. So,
That's funny.
command points. I'm going to put these dice out here where we can both reach them.
Alright.
Okay, this is the jam die. This
Okay.
big red one.
Yep.
Okay, there's only 1 out of 6 chances. This is the on target and explosion shots dice. Okay. Everything else is for movement and combat.
I actually have Black Templars listed on there. Surprises me.
Why? It's an old game. I mean, So the white ones are the shooting dice.
I don't know why.
The red ones are the jam dice. The red 6-sider. These are 4 ordinary dice.
Yep.
You'll use those to resolve combat attacks and yada yada yada. The red dice is used by the Space Marine player, and the 3 blue are for the Gene Stealer. Huh. Interesting. Okay. I'll take these then. Okay.
Alright.
Your turn. So, roll for action points, or command points.
5.
Nice.
Very nice.
Okay, so you adjust the counter there.
Alright, and let's see.
So that means
I get 4
everyone,
action points for each of them, and then
everyone in your squad, including the sergeant, has 4 action points. Now he has an additional 5 he can assign to himself or to anybody else.
So I'm going to spend 1 to open the door.
Opening the door is 1 point.
That's why I said I'm going to spend 1. I'm going to do 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Gonna spend.
You should do these in turn, like per models. That's what the rules say. So do all his actions first,
Right, okay.
before you move the next one.
I see. So, do you mind if I?
No, it's fine. We'll
Okay.
do it this turn, and then next turn, let's make sure we do that.
There is 1. Gonna open this.
Okay.
There's 1. Gonna go 1, 2.
Wait, how many did he move originally?
He moved 1.
No,
Oh,
from back here.
All 4.
Did he move all 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then he moved 1 forward
Okay.
and 1
Yeah.
point to turn.
But these probably still have movement, right?
They all moved 4.
Oh,
1, 2, 3. Oh, they do.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I will do that. And then,
This is why it's important to do it all in
I
sequence.
see, yeah.
So you have 1 action point left, or 1 command point left.
Can't really do a whole lot with that one. I think I might have goofed up here.
Already?
Yeah. I think I miscounted when I moved these.
I'll tell
Like,
you what.
all
Why
of
don't you
them.
just move them all back?
Alright, so pretend that.
Watch the squares closely.
Yeah.
And let's do this in sequence this time.
Oh, gosh.
Because it'll be easier for you to do it that way, okay?
Alright, pretending
Alright.
that whole turn never happened.
Yeah.
1,
1,
2, 3, 4.
Now you're into
Spending
command points
1.
for him.
Spending 2.
Okay. No, you'd be at 3. Because you had 5. You just spent
Oh,
2.
yeah, sorry. Now,
wait, is he done?
yes.
Okay.
1.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Turn.
That's 1 command point.
Yep.
Okay.
Got 2 left.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put him on Overwatch.
Okay, Overwatch
Costs
is going to
2.
cost you 2.
Now I'm just doing 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, perfect.
There we go.
All right. So nothing else. You got no combat. You got no shooting. You got nothing. Okay.
Yep.
He's on Overwatch. All right. So, reinforcements for the Gene Stealers. Got to look that up. So mine are lurking. Okay, let's see. Oh, I do need the mission book. I just need to know one thing out of the mission book. I need to know how many. I think it was one per turn.
It is. At least that's what you said earlier.
I begin with 2 blip counters lurking in the entry areas of choice. In addition, I receive 1 reinforcement blip per turn, which may interplay through the entry area shown on the map. Okay. So I'll take one from this pile, and we're going to put it right here.
Is that 1? I believe that would be 2.
Okay, and then move and fight. So this tile, would you please move that up? 1, 2, 3. They don't pay anything for opening the door. 4, 5, 6.
Same with this
And
one.
then
Just
move
get
that
it
one
behind
in.
it.
Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's perfect right there. Okay, and then this one came on, but I don't know if it deploys this turn or not. Okay. I think we tried to look this up before.
I think we did.
So I'm going to move it. It's movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got no fighting, and I've got really nothing else to do. There's a record keeping phase, which I believe.
What you believe?
Yeah, you're supposed to do it at the end of your phase, and I'm supposed to do it at the end of mine, but we can do it because it's the end of the turn. So you have to remove any counters from the board, particularly if you used weapons whose effects only last for a certain amount of time. So Overwatch
Goes away.
That goes away, and it comes. You can spend it next time.
Right. You ready?
Hold on 1 second. I just want to see. In the Space Marine phase, any Space Marine Storm Bolter may be placed on Overwatch for a cost of 2 action points.
It
Once
goes
he's on
away.
Overwatch, then every time Gene Stealer moves, he can fire yada yada yada. At the end of the Gene Stealer phase, the Space Marine loses Overwatch, but he may put it back on Overwatch in the next phase. Okay, so we go to turn 2. All right. Roll to see how many command points.
Can I
That's
reroll? It's
cockeyed.
cocked.
Yep. 1.
Damn. Okay. That sucks. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Burn a command point.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right.
Okay.
That'd be my turn.
All right. You got nothing to clear, nothing
Nope.
to fight.
Nope.
Okay.
Your go.
So let's see. What do we have here?
Got reinforcements. You can put a blip on the table.
Yep.
Ooh. So I'll put one down here.
I'm gonna put a blip
Ooh,
here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move that one that's in the center. Move it up 1, 2. Open the door. 3, 4, 5, 6. Move that one behind it, please.
Just behind it, like here.
Because that's as far as it can get anyway.
Yeah. All right.
And then, what is this? 1.
Flip it over.
Yep. It immediately comes into bloop bloop. So it's a false signal.
Good.
Okay.
Yep. Go and move that one.
Yes. 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that the end of yours?
I got nothing to remove. 4 command points. A little better this
command
time.
points up to turn 3.
Yep.
I'm gonna go immediately. 1, 2, 3, 4. Burn 2. Overwatch.
Okay.
That's his.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 5, 4.
Each
Each ni san shi. I was trying to think of French, but I couldn't. It just wasn't coming to mind. Oh yeah, un, deux, trois, quatre. Just got to start singing Hamilton, then it'll come to you.
Yeah. Okay, so Overwatch, they've moved.
Oh, well,
You still
hold
have
on.
2 command points.
Burn this 2 and turn this guy around.
Okay. But you got none for Overwatch for him. Okay.
No, but at least it'll pop him into view.
Yeah.
So, all right, it's your go.
So I'll take a blip. I'll put it here. So this guy is gonna open this. 1, 2, 3.
Flip it over.
So we got 3 of them.
Ooh. All right, here you go.
All right. So that was 3. 4, 5, 6. He's getting real close and
Too
personal.
close for comfort.
And then this would be 1, 2,
3.
3. I guess
You'd have to
technically,
put it here.
hold on a second. He was at.
Yep.
That was at 3.
You'd have to put it in around.
Then
so
when it's
you could
revealed, put it behind there.
Yeah.
So now 4, 5, 6. This would be 1, 2, 3.
No, it counts for the whole movement. So that would be for theirs, right?
Yeah, I suppose that
Because
would
they
be
were
6
part of
then.
the blip.
Yeah, that would be 6.
Because they will get their own independent movement
Yeah.
after this turn.
Yeah.
You want to move
Good
these
point.
up?
Yes.
Any further?
Go ahead and put it in the hallway, and let's flip it over and let's just see.
2.
That's 2. Okay. So we'll put 1 here, and then 1 here. They don't pay anything for facing, by the way.
She's outside of the door. All right.
Here, the Nerd Nest mascot.
Yeah.
Okay,
Zoos.
this one.
Flip it over.
Yep. So that's 1. That's 1.
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, she sounds so.
Oh, kitty.
You want to move that one?
Saving that for last.
Flip it over.
It's 3.
Fuck.
Oh, actually, technically...
Well, you'd have to move one.
It comes into... Yep, so it moves here 1.
Immediately deploy 3 Gene Stealers there. Pain in the butt to get untangled.
Yeah. It's those claws, really.
Yep.
So that was what? 1?
2. Yeah.
Was it here?
No.
It was here.
Yep.
So 1.
But hold on, before you move it, I got Overwatch that you need to solve after you do that. Now you'll have to remind me about how combat works.
Yeah. So, okay. Let's flip to the combat rules and get a quick refresher. Your weapon jams and you die because I attack you. So you got line of sight, so that's not a question. You can shoot. And what do you have your captain?
Mm-hmm.
Your sergeant. So you're not using. You're using your power sword.
I'm using my my gun currently because you're a square away.
Does he have?
Yep. If you look at the model.
Right, but this says where's the sergeant is armed, and I don't know. We can look this up. 1 sergeant. Oh, I know exactly where it'll tell me right here in the beginning. It tells me what the models have. Sergeant is armed with a power sword and Stormbolter. So, okay, so you're on Overwatch. So now I go to Stormbolters and firing a Stormbolter.
Isn't there another rule for Overwatch that impacts that?
You only get 1 shot in Overwatch.
Yeah.
One shot per model. There is, and I can read it to you, but like generally you got to know how to do this anyway.
Yeah. Well, again, I haven't played this in quite some time, so.
Okay. Okay, firing on Overwatch. The maximum range for Overwatch fire is 12 squares. You're well underneath that.
Yep.
Every time the Gene Stealer performs any action within 12 squares and within a fire arc and view of a Space Marine on Overwatch, you must take a shot at it. As noted above, this doesn't cost the Space Marine any action points at all. In most respects, Overwatch fire is taken as normal, rolling 2 shooting dice and looking for a hit result. So you're going to grab those 2 white dice.
Okay.
However, no matter how many times a Space Marine fires the same target in Overwatch, he does not get the sustained fire bonus.
Okay.
Overwatch fire is a wild hail of bolter shells fired in the general direction of dimly seen movement, and there is no time for careful consideration.
Yeah.
There's rules for jammed, but this is the to hit symbol, and then if you have a target and the fire on the edge of the target's a miss, just the target's a miss.
Okay. Ooh.
2 misses.
2 misses.
Yep.
Do you want to move a step closer?
So yeah, so that was
Yep. That was 1. So your second. So 1.
Yeah, but I don't think you get Overwatch
I do.
after that.
Oh yeah, I do. Anytime, wasn't it like any time a Gene Stealer performs an action within the 12 squares and that is visible to the Space Marine, you have to shoot at it?
Well, let me see. Setting watch fire.
Hold on. I hear Pippin out there, and I'm just gonna make sure that he is not attacking her.
Yeah, that's right, Tekin.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
So I'll move forward 1.
Alright. I get Overwatch. I get a hit. He's dead.
1 hit.
So that kills him, right?
Isn't
it 1 hit to kill?
Let's see. Yeah, I think it's just
One kill. One hit, one
one
kill.
hit, one kill.
I was going to say, because the Gene Stealers are also the same thing. They get one hit. I die.
What's frustrating about this book, and I remember this before when we're going through this, was that's not readily available. It's not like called out in a special call out section or anything. There's
Yeah.
fighting, close combat, how to attack. That's fighting in close combat. So shooting. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fire arcs. Flips. Okay. Firing. If either dice shows a hit, the target is destroyed and removed from the board. Yep. One shot, one thing.
All right. You want to move your next guy up?
Yep.
He is dead.
Okay.
Oh, he's like extra dead.
There you go. Just put that on the side over there.
So now you'll have to do, it's 2, 3, hold on.
2,
Miss. One more.
4.
Ooh, miss.
Nope. And he's gonna attack. So
But
close
how
combat.
how does this work?
Okay, so this goes into close combat. If a Gene Stealer or Space Marine has a target in front of its middle square and has at least one action point left, it may attack the target. This represents the Gene Stealer slashing at the Space Marine with its claws, and the Space Marine hitting the Gene Stealer with his power fist.
Or power sword.
Yep. It costs 1 action point, except I don't think it costs me Gene Stealer.
It does. It specifically
Just said there, if a Gene Stealer has an action point left.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yep. What's really weird? Close combat, yeah, 1 action point. So that's all they have. It's called close combat.
How does it work?
That's what I'm reading. Close combat attack costs 1 action point. The attacker pays the action point cost, but the defender does not have to spend any action at all. Each player rolls a number of dice, and the outcome is decided by comparing scores. The highest scoring single dice wins. The Space Marine player rolls the red 6-sided dice. The Gene Stealer player rolls all 3 of the blue 6-sided dice and
What?
can choose the highest score from the dice he rolled.
Okay. I was gonna say how. There's
Yeah.
no way to beat that. All right,
Yeah,
I get a
18. I rolled an 18.
plus. I get a +1 though. Remember, because of the power sword.
Yep. Wait, for defending or attacking?
I thought it was just in close combat.
Space Marine sergeants are armed with a power sword, which allows them to add 1+ roll to their dice roll in close combat.
Mm-hmm.
Parry the Gene Stealer's attack by forcing the Gene Stealer's player to re-roll one of his dice.
Sounds
So
nice.
it's either or, it's not both.
Mm-hmm.
And the way that works is...
Oh wait, did it say or? Can I see?
The Space Marine sergeants are armed with a power sword, which allows them to A, add +1 to their dice roll in close combat, B, parry the Gene Stealer's attack by forcing the Gene Stealer player to re-roll. Power sword may only be used against an opponent attacking from the front, cannot be used against other attacks from the side or the rear. But there's further stuff in here. Okay. The sergeant's power sword gives him a +1 bonus to dice rolls in close combat when he's facing an opponent immediately in front of him. When the sergeant is in close combat, just add +1 to your score when you roll the red d6.
Yeah.
The power sword also gives the sergeant a chance to parry one of the Gene Stealers. So maybe it is also, not like or, because they're using also here. The Space Marine player normally chooses to do this when he has been beaten in close combat, he may be able to turn the Gene Stealer's winning dice roll into a Space Marine victory. So, after both players have rolled their dice for close combat, Space Marine player can choose one of the Gene Stealer player's dice and make him re-roll it.
Alright.
This is just like 40k.
Yeah. Alright, so let's roll.
Hold on. Attack the rear side. Okay. So that's 6.
I got a 2. Why don't you re-roll that one? I'm not
Okay.
going to win anyways, but...
Okay.
So, you
So
won.
yeah. Still 1 with a 5.
Alright.
Oh. That was quick. So that was...
No, that was 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, and he'd have one left over.
Yep.
To attack your flamer. This could be the end of the game right here.
It could.
Could be a short stream.
I have a
Got
feeling
2
it will be.
5s.
Alright, well. Good game.
That was it. I can't believe that was ridiculous. Does it feel to you like we're not doing something right? Like, I don't know.
No, that was... I think we were doing it right, and I think that it was just you getting the drop on me there. I shouldn't have put my flamer right in that T section.
Yeah, maybe a square or 2 back, but either way, I got up pretty quickly.
Yeah. And I think what really hurt was that was 3, that was 3, and that was 3.
Yeah, you were getting piled on pretty heavily
Yep.
there. You were close though. You were pretty close. Like if you would have taken a shortcut maybe and tried to get over here.
Well, that's where I was planning on going.
Yeah.
I was gonna have those 2 work their way here. 3 actually. Sergeant go up, Flamer go up, this guy go up, and I was gonna have this dude on Overwatch here and this dude on Overwatch.
It's such a short run from your deployment zone to the main objective that I would have probably used command points just to keep pushing forward.
Yeah.
You know.
So I could have done
But
pretend this was him. I could have done 1, 2, 3, 4 command point.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. Gotten to there.
Yeah.
But then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
But then we never know how many we're going to be under the blip.
Yeah.
We don't know if I'm going to hit the rolls. There are all these
That's
other
true.
factors that were coming in.
That's true.
So that's. Do you want to try? It's 10 to 10, and I put the schedule on this till 10:30. Do you want to reset and try it again?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So set your Space Marines back up there. I'm going to hand you this dice again. Die. I know they say in the book, they say roll a dice. And it's like,
Oh, damn Brits.
it's like nails on a chalkboard. Okay. Okay, those are all good. You got your Overwatch counters. Alright, I'm going to take these and I'm going to shuffle these back in. Then I'll shuffle everything. Like that 0 counter, like that sucked because it was like, oh, okay, well, there's nothing there. This is really difficult to shuffle these. This is kind of hilarious. I don't know if Aaron joined us again. I think maybe the chat might be frozen. But hopefully he'll get to see this. If not, he can tune in later on either on the VOD on Twitch or on the YouTube. We got to post up the link to YouTube too because I've been plugging that, but not really. Mainly because I'm embarrassed that I can't remember because it's a new account. I can't remember if it's Black Dragon Tavern Online or if it's the Black Dragon Tavern. Okay, I shuffled those. Should be pretty good.
One more time.
So yeah, I get 2. I start with 2 counters, and I'm gonna try this time. I think. You know what? That worked out okay. Like put one here, put one behind it, and then on my turn I get a reinforcement. All right. Nice.
That's what I like to see.
That's what you need. 6 command points.
Bip,
There's
boppy,
1,
1, 2, 3, 4. Command point.
5.
5.
So you start here.
I
You
know.
open the door, it's
I know.
1.
I know. I'm just trying to think of. I should have done this differently. Oh well.
So you did 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fucked up again. I should have done this earlier. This dude's turning 1 command point, turning into 3 command points. So 1, 2,
Okay.
3. He's on Overwatch.
Okay. Put it in front of him. It's easier that way.
I know it's the jam token.
Yeah.
I can't reach around there.
Yeah,
Fix
just
that
flip
right
it
now.
over just so we know. You know me, I'll get excited and I'll be like arguing with you. No,
Yeah.
it says jam token.
All right. Mind if I move this guy up one? Command point?
You have 1 command point.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I was just doing it like
Yeah.
out of
No,
out
that's
of his
fine.
order. All right, there's my turn.
Okay. Let's see. Move this one closer to me onto the board. 1, 2, 3. Open the door. 4, 5, 6.
Just put this one here.
Yeah. Put that one right in the back, and then I get 1 reinforcement that comes onto the board. I'll try this again. So, actually, it deploys here.
So yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That seemed a pretty good strategy last time. I guess let's see what happens. I might get wasted this time.
Turn 2.
Oh,
3
Overwatch comes off.
3 command points. I'm like go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna move all of these, then I can get a better sense. Is that alright with you?
Sure.
1, 2,
You can
3.
move sideways and it won't cost you.
Oh, seriously?
It won't cost you command point. Yep.
It'll only cost 1 action point?
No, you can shuffle from side to side and it doesn't cost you anything. But like you can go like this and it's 1 point. It doesn't cost you command point.
To turn.
Hold on a second.
So I could go like this.
Move sideways 1 square. No cost.
No action point cost?
1 square.
Oh,
No
it's like
action point cost.
there.
Yeah.
Now 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Blip, 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 blip.
Go command point.
Okay.
Free. Command point. Command point.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. I get 1 reinforcement. I'll take from this pile this time. Deploy this one on that square, and then move it
Here?
6. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then where to go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then move that one in the center. Up 2, open the door, and then move it 4 more. And then move that one behind. I can't deploy here. That's it for me.
Yep.
Your turn. Roll for command
Turn
points.
3, 4. Start with this guy. So that was 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
4.
So you might have wanted to put him on Overwatch.
Well, I can still shoot immediately, but also,
Yeah.
like I said, I'm gonna do their
Now
normal
there's-
movement and then their command point movement.
Right, but then there's sustained fire, so
I know.
we got to look that up.
I know.
I don't remember how that works, but that could work to your advantage. You could basically, if I remember correctly, I think you could wipe them all out in like one turn. Let's see. Firing a storm bolter, moving and firing sustained fire. Sometimes even a Space Marine misses. If it happens, it can use another action point. Oh, to shoot against the same target. So you have any action points? You have
No.
command points, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, basically that's the same thing.
So here.
So here's how.
Oh.
Do you want me to read to you how that works?
No, because
Okay.
I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
So basically, here's what I'm gonna do. Command point.
Yeah.
2 command points. He's on Overwatch.
Okay.
Command point. Alright. Now your turn. Ready?
Hold on 1 second. I wonder if you can. I wonder. I mean, I'm not going to argue it, but I'm just wondering if you could do that because the door was already open, and then you go on Overwatch because you know they're there. But okay.
Alright, you want to move one forward?
Gladly.
Alright, so now we're in close combat.
Okay, and how does this work again? I
So-
forgot that quick.
You roll all 3,
Yep.
choose the highest. I roll, I get a +1. If mine's higher than yours, you die.
So I got 6.
Congrats.
You can. Couldn't you make me?
No, because you got 2 6s.
Oh yeah.
So even if you re-rolled one, there'd still be another 6. Alright, so that was 1 point of movement. You've got 5 left. Or 1 action point. You've got 5 left.
Wait a minute. Hold on. That doesn't feel right.
You sure?
We were in close combat, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that's right. Okay. The rest of your squad's turn?
Yours. It's your turn.
They already moved already and everything? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
So,
This will be your second action point here. So, you moved.
yeah,
1.
1, yeah.
So
2, 3, 4.
4.
So
Oh.
we both die.
No, you can't. Oh, yeah. Is that right?
If you tie, you both die, right?
I don't know. Let's
Ties
see.
is dies. Pretty sure that's how it works. That's what I remember at the very least.
If the result is a draw, neither model is harmed.
Oh. Guess I
Yeah.
remembered wrong.
So
Awesome.
glad we looked that up.
Yeah.
Because otherwise that would suck. Like you would be all bummed about that. Okay, so that's its turn, I think.
Yep.
One,
Whoa.
2, 3.
That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could attack again if you wanted.
Yeah, I'll try that. Because I got 1 point left.
Good job.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move this one up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can flip it over. Actually, I should have flipped it over right
No,
here.
because no line of sight. It's
Yeah.
behind him. It's behind him.
Right, okay. And then move that one up. 2, 3. Flip it over. Okay. That was how many?
1.
No, that was how many movements?
Oh,
3, 4,
yeah, 4.
5,
6.
6. Okay, and I think that's it for me.
All right.
Your turn.
Shooting.
Okay.
Nope. Shooting.
Yeah.
Nope. Well, sustained fire. Is that a hit? Look it up. Oh, I need to roll for my command points too. Sorry. See that?
Yeah, that is a hit.
Whole 1.
Yeah, do you get command points though now that your sergeant's dead?
I think so. I don't know.
I don't think so, because he's the one that gets the
Oh well.
command points.
If not, it's no big loss. Alright. Alright, more importantly though, sustained fire.
Yeah, so that was a hit.
Okay, so he's dead.
That's a hit. Okay.
So now, 1, 2,
Okay.
1, 2. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then gonna put those out.
Yeah, the way that we'll have to do this is they're going to have to stagger back like this.
We can put them forward, I think, too.
No, I can't advance because that's as far as it
Okay.
gets before it reveals itself.
True.
Otherwise, I think that I'd feel
Yeah.
like cheating. They just do a conga line, and then this one did this one. This one really technically
Yeah.
probably
Could be there.
shouldn't be in the corridor, but let's just go ahead and put that there anyway.
Oh
There's
god,
another
it's stuck
one.
in my finger.
Okay. Okay. So you're gonna fire with that guy?
No, I don't have the points.
Okay.
And did you figure out about the command points? Whether I have those or not?
Well, let's see. Let's look up the rules for the sergeant. But I think like he's the one that gets the command
Yeah,
points.
that would make
and
sense, but
If he
still
dies,
suck.
yeah. Well, good news. The section that explicitly talks about command points does not mention anything about the sergeant. It says, in fact, listen. Space Marine squads are in constant communication with their commander back on the assault vessel
Okay. That
via
makes
small
sense.
cameras and communicators fitted to their Terminator suits. The commander urges his Space Marines on, offering tactical suggestions and exhorting them to even greater efforts. In a game of Space Hulk, the advice and leadership of the Space Marines commander is represented by command points.
Okay,
So
so
the first thing you do in the beginning of the turn is see how many command points you have. So
which was 1.
okay.
There we go.
Excuse me. Wait a minute. You rolled for that already?
Yeah, I showed you even.
Right, but what I'm saying is like, didn't we say no because your sergeant was dead? So I would say re-roll it.
Let's put him back. 6. Alright, I'll take it. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. 3. That's so. Okay, he was here, so I could go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, and then you could side shuffle in.
Yeah.
And that's free.
All right, there we go.
It shows it in the thing. It doesn't cost you anything to shuffle.
All right,
left or
sure.
right.
Why not?
And that's it for you.
Yep.
Nobody's on Overwatch. You got no housekeeping, no nothing.
Nope.
Okay, I get 1 reinforcement. Put it on here.
Smart.
So 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Eesh.
Then let's go 1,
You want to resolve this combat there?
2. Oh well, I suppose since it's right there already.
4. Good job.
6, 5, and
Oops.
okay. So that was 1 action point.
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Oops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You want to move those open?
I can't because this guy moved 6.
I only heard you count 5 for him.
Alright, I thought it was 6, but okay, that's all I can do. Roll for command points. 3.
So I'm gonna start with this dude's action points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait. Gonna go free.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
And then 1, 2, 3. This dude free.
So move your command points down to 0 now.
Oh yeah, good point. This dude was free.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Oh, good strategy. Technically, you should have done that when he was in the
Oh,
corridor.
true.
But it's okay.
All right. Well, still, it would have been.
Yeah, I think you might get this one. This game, I mean, because you're already there. Next time, you just gotta fire.
I should put this up also.
Yeah. Okay, my turn.
Yep, your turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna attack this guy.
Okay. Where is? There it is. 2.
Alright.
Good job.
So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Shit.
No, that's 6. I can't
Oh.
attack.
You can?
No,
Oh,
I
you
can't.
can't.
no, because I already moved back there.
Okay.
So I'm basically like scratching your back.
Yeah,
The
it's
orc
like the
reaches
fucking
out.
yeah. You reach out to push the orc off the cliff.
Yeah, and he gently rubs your back.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But you're gonna have a whole conga line of death. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wow, I'm really good that I can just fire with that guy next turn.
Pilot. Well, so the thing is, this is called suicide mission.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's pretty much what's going to happen. All right, your turn. Roll for command points because you might need them.
4.
Okay.
Gonna.
You probably want to step up because that way you can fire in all of them.
Come around to that side.
Yeah. Do you want me to step them up?
No. We count. So that's 10.
Yeah, but Deacon, from here you can't get this corner.
So, let's see. 1.
Yeah.
Spending 2, so I'm at 3 action points now to flame the whole room.
Wait a minute. You can move 1 and fire for 1 point.
Oh.
You can.
Well, it specifically said.
Move forward and fire 1 command point.
But it specifically said that firing the heavy flamer is 2.
Yeah, okay, you're right.
So I'm at 3.
You move forward, yeah, you're at 3. I'm sorry.
So. I'm at 3. I'm going to spend that and 1 command point to turn around.
Okay.
And I've got 3 more that I can spend, so I'm going to spend 2 command points to do 4 command points to move 1 forward, and then fire 1.
Wait, can't you? Do you have to? Why would you spend to move forward?
Because I can get more this way.
Oh, I see.
2 and 3, just as a little added fuck you.
Wait, I thought these guys were back. Weren't they all back to back?
Oh, they were, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Knocked them back when I was. I had to take them off to get the flamer tokens under there.
You don't want to waste a shot. So.
Nope. So. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean.
There's the mission.
There it is.
Yep.
You good game.
There
You won
it
it.
is.
Yeah. And of course, like after you cook them, like it's all
the rest
you're
of the
not
horde
gonna.
is
Yep.
there. Yeah.
You're
But,
basically like alien bait.
Yep. 1-1 lost one. It's not too bad.
It's brutal. It seemed more brutal this time than it was last time. And I wonder if that's because I was doing something wrong last time we played. But again, I mean, right at the front, at the beginning of the, let's see.
Suicide mission.
Sin of damnation. Suicide mission.
Yep.
Yeah. So. But you made it.
I
You
did.
technically won.
Oh yeah.
So you could move on to the next scenario, and maybe next time we do from the battle zone, we'll set it up and we'll do scenario 2.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get Tom over here and
That'd
see
be
if
cool.
See if he wants to come
See
play.
if it's one of the 2 squad ones.
Yeah, that would be a big factor because otherwise it's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
So alternate. I move this one. You move that one.
Right. Divvy them up 3.5.
Yeah.
So like he moves 2, you move 2, and then you split the moves between for the last one. He takes 1 step, you take 1 step. That'd be silly.
All right.
Yeah. Well, thanks for stopping
in.
in, everybody. Aaron, I don't know if you're still out there, but hopefully you got to see this. If not,
VOD will be up on YouTube.
Yeah, we'll ping you with the VOD, the link to the VOD. It will be up on Twitch and YouTube. So we'll have one of them will be kind of broken because of the interruption in the stream, and that's going to be the one that's on Twitch.
So this upload on Twitch at the very least will go up in 2 parts. The YouTube video will just go up in 1 part. So
yeah.
Thankfully, the first part of it isn't too long. It was mostly just the pre-stream window and 5-10 minutes of the
during the fireside chat.
Yep.
So another thing we wanted to make sure everybody was aware of is that we're going to be streaming on Thursday and Friday next week. So instead of Friday and Saturday, and we'll put word out on Facebook and all the socials so that everybody knows where to tune in and when to tune in. And hopefully we'll catch you then. Hopefully we'll see you, when you come back around that time. And
I'll have to stop.
sorry, we're just kind of like freaking out here because it sounds like somebody's trying to break into the thing here. But anyway, have a good night, everybody. Thanks again. We'll see you soon.